In a land far away, long ago, there lived a young woman named Esther. Little did she know, her courage would soon change the course of history. Esther was an orphan, raised by her cousin Mordecai. They were part of the Jewish people, living far from their homeland. One day, a royal decree went out. The king was searching for a new queen. Esther, with her grace and beauty, caught the eye of the king and became queen of Persia. The entire court was captivated by her presence and poise, but she kept her Jewish identity a secret, as Mordecai had advised her. Life in the palace was grand, but Esther often felt lonely and out of place. Meanwhile, the king appointed a man named Haman as his chief advisor. Haman was proud and cruel. He demanded that everyone bow to him, but Mordecai refused to bow, staying true to his faith. This enraged Haman. In his anger, he plotted a terrible revenge. Haman convinced the king to issue a decree to destroy all the Jews in the kingdom. When Mordecai heard this, he tore his clothes in grief and put on sackcloth and ashes.
Esther, you must speak to the king. You may be queen for such a time as this.
Esther was afraid. To approach the king uninvited meant certain death unless he extended his golden scepter.
How can I go to the king? I haven't been called to him in 30 days.
Don't think that because you are in the king's house, you alone will escape. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this?
Gather all the Jews and fast for me. My maids and I will do the same. If I perish, I perish, but I must try to save my people.
On the third day, she put on her royal robes and entered the inner court of the palace. With trembling steps, Esther approached the king's throne. Would he welcome her or condemn her? The king looked up, his face stern. Then slowly, it softened. He extended his golden scepter and Esther breathed a sigh of relief.
What is it, Queen Esther? What is your request? I'll give you up to half my kingdom.
Esther invited the king and Haman to a banquet. There she revealed Haman's wicked plan. The king was furious. Through Esther's bravery, the Jews were saved, and Haman faced his own downfall. The kingdom rejoiced, celebrating the courage of one woman who dared to stand up for what was right. And so, dear friends, remember, you too may be exactly where you are for a greater purpose. Will you have the courage to stand, even when it's difficult? Will you use your position to help others? Esther's story teaches us that one person's courage can change the world. What will your story be?